remains constant over the centuries. But human...
Eu não jogo não, assim, porque meu celular ele não suporta muita coisa, tá entendendo? Aí eu tenho um joguinho assim, só um joguinho mais leve. Mas Deus quiser, Deus vai preparar um celular pra mim, um celular bom pra mim poder baixar só jogo top. Pra você ir me ensinando e dar certo. Eu vou ver se eu troco. Eu tenho um folga dentro, rapaz, só que não foi dar certo trocar ainda. Mas assim que der, eu vou passar o dia em Vaz Alegre, eu tiro um dia pra nós. Eu passar o dia ali fazendo raiva, bem muita raiva.
Shine down! Illusion shattered! Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Ad Astra. Thank you for.
Bow your head. Settle down! Bow your head. Justice is blindsided. There's a tear in my robe. The tides beckon.
I see everything. Inazuma shines Detached from the world. Let's light it up! Shine down!
Justice is blind. Settle down.
Everyone hold hands! Remove all obstacles. Illusion shattered!
Bow your head.
I see everything!
Let the mighty be humbled.
I see everything!
Be not perturbed. I'm unscathed. Silence! Be sanctified.
Everyone hold hands!
Adventure time!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Silence!
Let's light it up!
settle down.
Let it be known that divinity is mine! Churn!
Shine down!
The times beckon.
Insignificant past! A thousand eons, mine to dominate!
There is no escape!
Kneel! Burn to oblivion!
Let's light it up! Here we go!
Reality is pain! riddance, cruel world.
Everybody stand back!
Your new god awakens!
Jump back! Just watch me!
Now, your eyes have been opened. Kneel!
Everyone hold hands! The mortal plane, a fleeting dream.
God will always be possible. Reality is pain! Burn to oblivion!
Hey!
An oversight on my part.
I was destined for more.
I heard from the caravanners that we don't normally see the mechanical. It only shows up when the caravans are here.
You haven't tried capturing it?
We have, but it's too agile and fast. However, we did unexpectedly learn something the last time we tried to capture it. It apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest, so instead of immediately moving its spoils, it first hides them nearby. Once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in one go. You'll have to move fast if you want those goods back.
That mechanical crab is fast, strong, and a pain to deal with. 10 of us might not even be able to take that thing head on. Didn't academia ban research on mechanical life forms years ago? Our salaries even got slashed because of it. Who would have thought?
After the goods were stolen, I made multiple inquiries with near... It turns out that many others have also been robbed. However, the crab only seems to be interested in machinery. It doesn't even bat an eye at other valuables. A caravan carrying a large amount of mora had an uneventful trip, but another caravan had a child whose metal toy was taken. Whatever the case, that thing is a scourge. We'll eventually...
How are things? Did you...
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains. Assuming normal operational status, mechanical constructs generally act according to their given commands. If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things, or the mora you made. That would be the most, but it only goes after mechanical components.
Right. It's really weak.
So, you all found a way to retrieve our...
Do you have any more mechanical parts with you?
Yes, I still have a small bag of samples. They weren't taken since I... Oh.
Under constant external conditions, organisms rarely initiate... Here's what we know. So if we have said components, we can lure it out, capture it, and then... Well, chatting like this won't get us anywhere. We're only wasting...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravans will reward you generously.
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have other... We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for it.
Oh, yeah, no problem at all. If it means getting our things back, you can even borrow me to do whatever you need.
I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, we'll use the mechanical components and Sumpter Beast to pose as a transiting caravan and lure out the crab. Once it appears, capture it. I leave the timing to you.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen somewhere around here.
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely capture that criminal crab.
Okay, we'll start from here and have the Sumpter Beast with the components on board lead the way. This Sumpter Beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with it.
The Sumpter Beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Huh? Why did it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened.
All right, it's moving again.
It looks strong. Be careful.
I see everything.
Illusion shattered!
Bow your head.
Just try to escape this time, you... Hey, playing dumb won't save you.
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
It reacted.
We can't be certain yet. It's exciting.
Okay, so you want the crowd to lead us into the contaminated region?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe, it would be best to have a guide lead the way.
Paimon gets it now. Does the scuttler understand what you're saying?
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile towards us. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
It seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood? I'm not sure. But we should return.
Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for us! Thank you all so very much. Don't worry about the price. They're on the house.
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
No need.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts?
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in Oh, and before we go, just a reminder. The forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other dangers are still present.
Noted.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child...
Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable. I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler?
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a lot better, and his temperature is returning to normal. That's wonderful! Oh yeah, he asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear that I asked you to?
Of course I did! Are you going somewhere far away?
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size, we will likely have to stay overnight. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Many things are learned by doing, and once they've been done, you'll realize that they weren't as difficult as you once thought they were. Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
That's right! You'll do great, Alright, then I'll do my best. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I think you'll understand why once we arrive at the contaminated region. You put too much confidence in me. Let's return and find that crab.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Did it secretly scuttle away?
The traps weren't... You honored our agreement and waited. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region. I want to see what happened there. What caused the Avidia...
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal. It's like, really...
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against...
How do you know that?
Well, I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formerly known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the leyline lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of leyline activity in the surrounding area. From the looks of things, the
You're saying the contamination here?
I can't confirm that right now, but I think that... Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time! The birds used to chirp really loudly.
The contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of leyline energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's... Some animals have keen awareness. They sense something abnormal in this area and...
Leaky leyline sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of leyline energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However,
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but she and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated leyline energy. The only one who... That's about it for the investigation. Environment. No wind. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device I made. It can absorb excess leyline energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is... The purification device, if we want to permanently That's right.
Huh? The mechanical...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the leyline energy has stabilized, get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Everyone hold hands!
Settle down!
Whew! That's all of them! Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up! The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help!
Bow your head.
Spare.
Hey! Are you okay?
These injuries are superficial.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Oh, good. That's good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna... Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks. I gotta get out of here. No wonder the Academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms.
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. When he gets to the village, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal.
It's so hard to understand.
All right. Regardless of what you're thinking, that's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it? Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on. And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding, only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts, that's probably its thought process. As for why its owner, is collecting so many components, I'm not sure. Hey! Over here! Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head. Let's set up camp here.
All right. Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh.
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
You're not wrong. But the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
I'm not expecting that much. That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. Oh, you found some already.
Hey! Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this, and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That is one reason.
It looks really
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
We need lookouts?
Yes, even though most animals fled because of the ley line, it's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices, so, poison it. Have a good night.
Paimon's getting sleepy. Is this because of the ley lines? It's been a while since we camped outside like this. This feels like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty-night.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep. Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where, so you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to a ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect. Topics related to mechanical lifeforms were popular in the Sponta mod for a time. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical lifeform that could help humanity conquer nature. However, in their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological lifeforms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical lifeforms was thus banned. The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe the subject will be unbanned in a few... That's a difficult question to answer. I am interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the research. It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The blood... So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia. Once you start placing yourself above other life forms, I mean, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions? Really? Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're not planning on using it? Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and the night watch is yours. Stay safe.
worry. Paimon slept through the entire night. Really? You're not mad? Don't worry.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. A quick question. Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the leyline effluence.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right, let's meet back. As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Silence!
There is no escape!
It stopped here! There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They make this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
What is this?
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device. It's... Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this.
That's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
But you're also vulnerable. We're staying. We can't leave you here.
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control unit here, then there must be a trap door somewhere.
You know where it is? Hey, wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now! Why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He almost forgot about you.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is very secluded. It's an...
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number...
Tape?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are...
Come on, let's watch...
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever. Inspiration from the... When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being. It's fine. You will understand. One day, you will understand me.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the Academia?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the Academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Junior researcher?
Yeah,
Nothing. Paimon?
he is. But of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, always... that isn't important. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Look! A date is written on it.
That's quite the time gap.
It's rare that you malfunction. Seems that making coffee is still... All right, there you go. Water entered the chela and caused it to short-circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away. Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the Academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts.
Let's keep looking around. Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot. It doesn't seem like Abatui put it there.
Maybe
It's hard to say.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day. In my recent experiments, I successfully get... When you're low on that is a... I've officially activated conducting reason. I'm also getting tired. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. Karkata. Yes, it is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus... Of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata! Come help me. Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go out of control. Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the Academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger. I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end...
I see. So, after Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts.
Paimon understands. Then...
Because Karkata is different to Abatui, Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down, and Karkata can't speak, and yet it...
What is that?
You'll see in it first. More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
Bow your head.
Everyone hold hands!
Illusion shattered! Ow!
Settle down.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the leyline extractor should also shut. Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Karkata. Let's head back.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties. Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.